A birthday party for a 16-year-old girl turned tragic when bullets went flying. It started as an argument and ended with an 18-year-old shot several times. Brad Woodard has more from Northeast Harris County. A disturbing story today in the West Texas town of Lubbock.
A teenage runaway claims she was abducted, sexually assaulted, and held captive in a house for the past 6 weeks.
An update today on the Kaufman County DA murders. Special prosecutors are expected to announce next week that they will seek the death penalty in this case. Former Justice of the Peace Eric Williams and his wife Kim were arrested back in April. The couple is accused of murdering the Kaufman County District Attorney and his wife and an assistant DA. Williams was convicted last year of stealing 3 county computer monitors. Williams lost his license as a result of the ordeal. Investigators believe the murders were revenge on the prosecutors who pushed for the punishment. The bodies of 3 women have been found in Cleveland, Ohio. Police say they may be dealing with a serial killer.
A registered sex offender has been arrested in this case, and police fear there could be more victims. Erica Ferrari has that story.
2 disgraced New York politicians are making major comebacks. Both left office after sex scandals. Ex-Congressman Anthony Weiner is running for mayor of New York City. He resigned after tweeting several compromising photos. Former Governor Eliot Spitzer wants the job of city comptroller. He admitted to hiring prostitutes. Polls show they are both leading their respective races. And now we're checking on the weather at a local grocery store today. There were a bunch of people running through the parking lot when that rain came through.
Absolutely, but it's kind of been scattered around town, right, Mario?
So again, pull out the mosquito repellent. The mosquitoes are going to be like B-52s or B-1 bombers. They're going to be flying all over Houston.
Man.
Pretty big.
With the temperatures being in the 70s, for a minute we forgot it was summer, and then it was back to 100.
It was muggy and humid.
It was nice, yes.
All right, thanks, Mario.
It was a comeback for the ages at the Open Championship. Daniel has highlights coming up next. Okay, you've got to see this video. Wait for it, wait for it. This skydiver is just about to land on top of a shortstop on a baseball field. Yeah, these guys were playing in a minor league game in Missouri. The player, Mattingly Romani, tweeted that he felt like he'd gotten kicked in the face.
No kidding. Well, the skydiver was delivering the game ball during pre-game ceremonies. Romanin turned out to be okay. He even turned a double play minutes after the incident. Man,
he took a tumble, didn't he?
Yikes. Quite an impact.
I don't understand that. Don't you see the guy coming right at you from the sky?
You would think, like,
he had his game face on.
So focused on delivering that first ball. And he got delivered a hit. Well.
Okay, we want to take you back out to those dueling protests out in the River Oaks area. We're going to have a live look from Air 11. This is a look at the protests. Again, 2 protests happening at the same time. This one right here being led by Quanell X, expressing outrage over the outcome of the Trayvon Martin trial. And the other group, a pro-Zimmerman group, really a protest to that protest you see right there. They
both started in the River Oaks area. They passed through the River Oaks shopping area, and then they began walking into the River Oaks neighborhood. It has so far been peaceful. A robbery suspect who was shot by a store clerk is expected in court tomorrow. Dwayne Dixon is charged with aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon and is being held without bond. Police say the 58-year-old tried to rob the Fuel Expo store in West Tidwell in northwest Houston, but the clerk pulled out his own gun. The pair got in a shootout. Police say Dixon was hit but still managed to drive off in a van. He crashed a couple of miles away and was then arrested.
All right, well, when it rains, it pours. That's the best way to describe the weather we've seen these last few days, like this downpour that hit the Woodlands area this evening.
And this time of year is so nice to get that rain. It cools things down. Our yards need it, and the question is, how much more will we get?
Coming up in weather, don't miss it. We'll have it for you in a moment.
All right, looking forward to that. Thanks, Mario.
An emotional day of remembrance in Colorado on the 1-year anniversary of the Aurora Theater shooting. White roses were handed out as hundreds gathered to pay tribute to those who lost their lives. Jansen Young was among those who came out. Her boyfriend, Jonathan Blanc, was one of the 12 people killed that night. He shielded Young from a bullet, sacrificing his life to save hers.
I'm grateful for life.
The man accused in that attack, 24-year-old James Holmes, is expected to go on trial next year. He's pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. Police say a man tried to steal a bunch of weapons from an Academy store in Rosenberg. Officers stopped Monty Martin as he tried to drive away from the Brazos Town Center. Take a look at the stash police say Martin tried to take. They found handgun magazines, magazine pouches, knives, and more. They also found a handgun. Martin is charged with felony theft and possession of a firearm by a felon. A woman is accused of stealing money from a fund set up to help Boston Marathon victims. Investigators say the woman from New York wasn't even at the race. She claimed to have suffered a brain injury in the bombings. And get this, she was able to collect nearly $500,000. Investigators say she used fake medical records to get her claim approved. That was Jobin Paniker reporting. Rosie Esparza's funeral arrangements are now pending. People continue to support Houston firefighters hurt in the deadly Southwest End fire. Today, a breakfast benefit was held to benefit Captain Bill Dowling. Everything from trips, TVs, and even a spa package were auctioned off. This all took place at Wolfie's on Highway 249. We've learned Dowling's now in stable condition. He can even raise his arms. 4 other firefighters were killed in that fire. And coming up next Sunday, there will be a concert at Discovery Green to benefit those injured firefighters.
Looks very exciting, and a lot of people will be out there to see that. A lot of people also looking forward to some more rain.
Oh yeah, it was cloudy out there today, and that's a good thing, Mario, because so many people need that rain for their yards.
They do, and the grass is green all over southeast Texas
Well,
now.
good thing July is going to be over, so maybe we'll get some next month.
Maybe.
Triple
you're
digits
right.
around
Absolutely.
the corner.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mario. Well, the media vigil outside the London hospital where Kate will deliver is now being called the Great Kate Wait.
That is one dedicated couple. All right, you'll never believe where ads are being posted in Japan. They're being put on the thighs of young women in the city's entertainment district. About 80 women from high school girls to housewives gathered to help launch the new campaign. Hey, what are you looking at? They get paid about $30 a day to wear the body paint.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
But yeah, football right around the corner.
And those coaches looked like they were having fun today.
Oh yeah, they had a good time out
But
there.
I
It was
bet
an
you-
important clinic.
And I bet
for
you
sure.
they're sore tonight, though, the
Yeah.
way they were
All
falling
those
on those
guys.
sponges.
Big practice,
For sure.
okay.
All right.